got to start the Zoom meeting back up as well. Sorry for the little delay here, guys. We're getting it up and running, though. Invite, copy invite link, paste it. We're good to go. Okay, so it is the same invite link. There we go. We got him coming in fast. There's that. Minimize me. Pull it down.
All right, what up, what up? Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, that sounds a lot better for sure.
All right, bet.
Awesome, awesome. Pull this back up real quick, and I think we should be good to go.
That's smooth.
I
You can
do
see me
live by a
good?
train. Let me shut my window real quick. Good call. Good call on that.
All right.
I live literally the L. I can look down on the CTA on the train here in Chicago, so
Okay.
it can get pretty loud and annoying. But I'm used to it, so I don't even notice it in the interviews. But what's up, man? It's nice to meet you, bro. I'm Nate.
Man. Yeah, bro. Nice to meet you, fam.
Dude, I love doing interviews where it's like the first time I've talked to people
Right.
live on Twitch because it makes for a really natural, dope conversation. So I appreciate you sliding through, man. What are you're the one that originally messaged me? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what made you reach out, man?
Well, I saw you started following me on Instagram, and I noticed that so basically, like, to just kind of start it off from the beginning. I'm from Milwaukee, born and raised, 2 hours away from Chicago, and I've been kind of doing music for at least 6+ years.
Mm-hmm.
And my guy, who's also my label mate, Don J Live, he actually connected me with the homie Lon Renzel, who's an amazing engineer, great producer, man, really dope dude. And from there, I've just been kind of building with him for about 2 years. From there, I met Stock, met
Man,
the
that's crazy.
Mind. Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of how it all just kind of came together. And then I saw you follow me, and I saw you covered a lot of cats in Chicago. So I was like, okay, bet. So yeah, I just figured I'd reach out. Looks like you covered a lot of like dope content, dope music. So I just reached out to, because I always like to collaborate and work with people in any aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be pro bono, what have you. I just like to build dope connections, and so yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the first song that you sent me, or the first clip that I heard, the beat automatically, I was glued to it. I wanted to hear more, and I was really glad you sent me the link to the whole song because,
Dope.
man, it's really powerful, and it fits exactly like to a T, exactly like what everything and everyone on Talking Truth is all about. You could just
Okay.
tell the truth in the song. You felt the truth. You felt like, I mean, you're really good at putting other people and seeing like your perspective of things. So I commend
Right.
you on that. That's really dope. Speaking on that, how exactly does your writing process work? Does everything come from personal experience for you? Is it
Mhm.
and do you keep like a journal or anything? How does the writing process work for you?
Yeah, man. It's it really depends, man. Like a lot of ideas, just come off the top of the head wherever I'm at. I write all my music. I love to write for other people whenever given the opportunity. I usually put a lot of notes in my phone.
Okay.
I haven't really put, pen on paper as often as I used to in the past. A lot of times my ideas just come right away. I
Hmm.
kind of just, the phone, you got that quick, easy access to just kind of, think of a crazy thought. You just put it in your phone right away.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, some stuff, bro, it'll come to me in an hour, like an entire song. Like it really just depends. Some stuff, you start the writing process, you get a hook or two down, first verse, and then you gotta might have to go back to it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like the song "Feelings" that I sent you, I actually originally recorded it back in 2018, and we just now
Okay.
putting it out. I'm sure with being an artist, the process in terms of like, putting everything out, just making sure everything is straight.
Yeah.
It do take a minute to, get everything out. But when it is, it's gonna always come out dope. I'm always about pushing quality. But yeah, my writing process, bro, is like I just try to write stuff in my notes. I gain inspiration from my own personal experiences, but also just like, you know, family, friends, relationships people that I've met, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
relationship with God. just to, kind of help me, be an innovative artist and just to kind of, you know, be led off of different emotions. Like that's my whole goal with music, to just kind of connect with people intimately and just really make timeless art, basically.
Man, that's awesome. It's so funny that everybody that's involved with Lon either speaks on or makes timeless art like that, like you're talking on. He was talking to Stock at one point in the studio while I was with him, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Man," he mentioned how timeless Stock's music can be, and it's dope that you like you mentioned that now because the project Everything in Between that came out in 2018. You just said it can
Yeah.
take a while for music to come out. So how long did it take from the first beginning of that project, like when you first started working on something? How long
Right.
did that process take for you?
Yeah, man. Shoot. Well, so like literally like right before the project, I kind of went through a transition period of like really trying to find my sound and like
Shout
find
out
who I am
Stock.
as an artist. And I feel like a lot of times as an artist, you don't really have a lot to say unless you've been through things.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I was just at a point in my life where it's like, man, like, damn, what do I say next? Like, where am I going with music? Like, I know I'm talented, but I need something to say. Like, there's one thing in being a dope rapper, but there's another thing in actually making good songs.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was like relationships, um, family, man. My grandmother has dementia, bro, really
Mm-hmm.
bad. Just different things that I've just had to, be challenged by. Even my faith, bro, and persevere through different things. Like even, working a 9 to 5. Trying to work myself out of that and to basically do music full time. Like that's my
Mm-hmm.
ultimate goal. So the writing process started with Line. Like when I first met him, he kind of, he mixed the whole project. He helped put everything together real smooth. And yeah, the EP just came out of really personal experiences. I got a song on there called "Where I'm From." It just kind of breaks down like Milwaukee and like the violence and stuff that we deal with, but at the same time being able to just rise above that. You know what I'm saying? Like not let other statistics like define you, especially you
Mm-hmm.
being a black man in America. So that's kind of, literally everything in between of what's going on in my life at that time is kind of what brought the whole project together. So
Okay, that's awesome.
yeah,
Oh man, I just had a question in mind and I lost it.
yeah,
Oh yeah, how important is it to you to build that personal relationship with the person with the producer you're making music with? Because Lon's spoken on this as well. Just having that foundation of being able to connect. Does it make it easier to connect with that producer? Can you just speak on that a little
yeah.
bit?
Yeah, man. I think it goes hand in hand with like say like an artist and a DJ, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
like y'all come together to create something beautiful. And I feel like when you put in that time working with that person constantly, like, it's important to get their feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to allow them to help stretch the artist's ideas and, even like with using your voice and your cadence to like help you just stretch yourself creatively.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like that opened up a lot when working with Lon. I feel like I didn't have that prior. And I think once you're around more people who are like creative or people that you see somewhere that you want to be, I think it helps drive you to be an even better artist. So I think that it's vitally important to help creating really, really dope art. I think it's, got to have those sessions where you just kind of sitting with that person, talking about ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You find out your engineer might do beats, just like Lon. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some stuff that he produced as well that I'm working on putting out pretty soon. Um, and it helps meshes and helps like just because you can't do anything alone,
Mm-hmm.
essentially. You know what I mean? So it's like it can't just be like, oh, you just rapping on that person beats. Like no, you got to like really try to build a foundation with some people because like you two together might be the niche to help you guys cultivate, even further, basically.
Yeah.
So
You kind of mentioned a little bit in that answer, like looking to other people for inspiration and everything. I
mhm.
kind of found like That's really dope to be able to do that. But social media is also kind of toxic in a way where it fools people into thinking that you should be somewhere where you're not right now. I had that problem in the beginning of like trying to start talking truth. Like Lyrical
Yeah.
Lemonade was a huge inspiration in the fact that they are touching a lot of different bases, and they're just a huge outlet here out of Chicago. So
Right.
I was really disappointed that I wasn't like, I'm not saying I should be that big or anything, but I know I have a great idea, and I was kind of disappointed with myself that it wasn't taking off as fast. But so
Hmm.
how do you kind of manage your expectations with what you're seeing on social media? Because that's like something that's super prevalent, I think, in today's day and age, and I think some people have a really hard time with doing.
Yeah. So for me, man, like, I'm always attentive to like what's going on with social media. But I think um, like my brother Tay would say, like even when I'm creating, it's like for him at least, as an example, like he doesn't listen to anything else when he's in the creative process when he's
Mm-hmm.
writing. It's like you gotta essentially just kind of tune everything out, be with their own thoughts. Also, but keep in mind of like what's current and what's going on. But I think the best place is to like just be alone with their own thoughts. Like make the music that you want to hear. You know what I mean? Not to appease what everybody else is doing. Cause I think that's where you get caught up in your sound becoming what somebody else is already doing. So like it's tough, man. Like I've been doing music for a while, but like I'm really finding my own sound for the first time. So it's like I'm still kind of starting from scratch in a sense. Like I'm still a newer artist. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still just trying to build a buzz in my city.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I do get down sometimes, if I'm just being honest, like, when certain blogs don't cover your music, things like that. I think that's all a part of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it helps when you just have genuine people like yourself that, you can just kind of connect and build with, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's really no limits to what you can do. And, it's like regardless of whatever happens, like make music because you love to make music. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
that shit is in you, bro, like then just do it,
People will
regardless of
feel
what
that
people.
shit.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's how I look at it.
That's dope. We got a couple questions from the chat actually. Can you name top five inspirations in your music? Do you have like top five people that would inspire your shit right now?
Man, okay, well, I'm gonna have my own list. So I'm gonna go my homie, my label. So first off, my two of my label mates, Tay Spears, Don J Live, they make phenomenal music. Make sure y'all check them out. Um, Definitely Kendrick, definitely Cole, and shit, I would say not even for the purposes of the stream, but I would definitely say Mick.
Okay.
I think he's a really talented artist. Just kind of the way he like puts words together.
Yeah.
Really, people that really help you think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say
Definitely.
those are probably some of my top inspirations, man. Definitely Jay-Z, Lupe Fiasco when he was first coming out, man. I thought he was a monster. He still is, but I'm not on this new stuff as much as I was in the past.
Same. Same.
Um, but yeah, as far as artists goes, that's what I would say. But yeah, man, I draw inspiration from just like other people that I can soak up game from, like in terms of like just like mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
mental, like like a wealthy mindset, essentially, you know what I'm saying? Like people that are like of positive thinking and like you see that they're going somewhere. Like those are the type of people that I draw inspiration from to surround myself with.
That's awesome. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
this train to pass by here because
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how loud it is with the window closed, but
I can hear it, bro.
yeah, that bitch is
Still
like,
loud.
I could almost reach out and touch that thing out my window. Like I could definitely throw an egg at that thing and it would hit it like
Yeah, that's
easy.
funny.
Question from
Yeah.
Holy IDK. What do you think makes you different from other artists?
Man, I would say what makes me different from other artists is just kind of like my own personal journey, my own personal story.
Okay,
My whole slogan in terms of music is broken people create beautiful things. And none of us are perfect. And I feel like
that's fire.
in that is where like God can still use you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still be used to kind of uh, get people to think other thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Engage people in a different manner, even with feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a whole pandemic going on, but like niggas is still dealing with relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
people are still out here like catching feelings for people, and like I think that's something to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel my whole idea is to like how can I be as intimate as possible? Like how can I like get you to like engage with me and so I can like engage with your thoughts, like soulful music that really touches your heart. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my whole uh idea with it.
I sure you're doing it right now, man. Everything that you put
Thank
out
you,
on
bro.
everything that I've listened to on Tidal and Spotify and stuff has been just right there,
Thank
man. It
you.
just raises a little hair in the back of your neck and just oh man,
Oh, that's
it
what's up,
it,
man.
it,
Appreciate
it hits you in the feels, man. It's awesome. So keep doing whatever you're
it.
doing. It's a recipe that's working. So
Got you, got you.
on days that you're feeling like down, like life's fucking just hitting you in the nuts or something,
Hmm.
what are you doing to get back up? What are you doing to motivate yourself to keep going?
Yeah, man. I think it it starts with the people around you. Accountability. I think it's healthy to kind of, as men, oftentimes we kind of bottle up like our emotions and shit. Like we don't like to talk about shit that we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, you gotta be around people that kind of hold you accountable, people that you can talk to about like what's really going on with you. To just kind of help your mental state. Prayer definitely helps, at least for me. Helps me get my mind right, just to kind of talk to God. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even like a religion type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a relationship. It's a relationship. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
definitely.
somebody to talk to. So for me, man, it's just like my brothers. Just that they hold me down, bro. They hold me accountable. Rooted Society. That's the label I'm on. Um, and I feel like, having the right people around you, family, to help support you with anything you're going through is always a plus. So,
Man, it's so cool that you got that. Everybody's actually mentioning the shirt right now, and
yeah.
like how it kind of resonates with the Talking Truth brand, and it really does. So, like, where did the Rooted Society name come from? How did you guys get that
Yeah.
brand idea? Because I mean, roots are super important, definitely.
Right. Facts. Yeah. So, the team, they founded it, the idea. Shout out to Tay, shout out to Monique. And basically, bro, it's all of like we're like a collective of artists, and within that collective, the whole thought process is to kind of just be authentic with everything that we saying, like brutally honest,
Hmm.
authentic, vulnerable in your music, like something that a lot of people not talking about.
Yeah.
Um, and rooted is essentially just kind of like being rooted in God, like God being the foundation for everything that you do. So I consider myself a Christian. I'm not, but I would say I'm not the typical Christians you would hear in my music.
Hmm.
Like, I think the misconception is that people who are believers, they're they're people think we judge them a lot of times, but a lot of times we're going through the same shit as other people.
Hmm.
And with my music, it's kind of like still being like a person that like I'm still in like a place where like I still go through things, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the whole broken meets beauty comes from. It's like we still going through things. Like God is still the foundation of everything that we're doing. And
Hmm.
I think through that, people will see just kind of like who we are as people. You know what I'm saying? Like we all go through stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. We all have a story to tell. And that's essentially kind of like the foundation for it.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. How important is it to stay true to yourself then? I guess kind of piggybacking on that answer. Talking
Yeah.
truth is super important. Staying true to
Right.
yourself is like one of the only ways to like really love yourself and allow yourself to be available
Yeah.
to other people. So how do you stay true to yourself every day?
Man, heart checks, bro, reality checks. Man, like I know we all say wild stuff and then we gotta think like, damn, like did I really just say that? Um Sometimes, bro, like it takes other people to tell you about yourself. Like I know
Yep.
for me, I can be really stubborn, bro. Like you can ask anybody I know. Like I'm super stubborn. Like especially when I'm trying to create. If something isn't going the way I want it to go, or it's not being done, and like this time, like no, I need this done now. like one of my bros gotta check me, bro. Like they gotta tell me like even if I don't want to hear it, you know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Like they gotta
yep.
check you, tell you like what you did wrong, fam. And you just gotta man, you just gotta face the music, bro. Like so I think truth is very important. That's all I can do is give people the truth in my music. Um, even outside of music, just who I am as a person, like what you see is what you get. But I think that, like I said, when you got people around you that ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you, you know, you don't got a bunch of yes men, they gonna really like give it to you straight and tell you how it is.
Yep.
Then I think you're gonna always set yourself up for success, no matter
That's
what.
dope. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Outside of making hip hop, how has hip hop improved your life or help you in certain situations?
Man, that's a good question. Um, honestly, man, I feel like, man, aside from like my relationship with God, I feel like hip hop really helped me get through a lot of tough times in life. Like, man, I remember when like Kid Cudi first came out, bro. Like, Man on the Moon and shit, bro. Like, that got
Mm,
me through like some really tough times,
hell
man.
yeah.
Like, I think music is like it's a way to release. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to like get away from everything that's going on. Kind of like when niggas play video games. It's like a way to like get away, just to kind of be with yourself and just kind of like reflect essentially. um Hip hop has definitely helped me go places that I never thought I would, like even with this interview, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still in the starting stages, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I couldn't tell you that I would be here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't tell you like 5 years ago that I would be working with Line or working with people in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think music like can really like bring people together. You know what I'm saying? Like, the culture really brings people together, even from different ethnicities, because it's like the whole goal is like around music. Like, all that other stuff don't even matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Definitely. Man,
yeah,
this is crazy. Somebody actually asked a question that I ask in pretty much every interview. Seems like a
Mhm.
pretty decent time for it. What does success mean to you? Because it's definitely measured differently by different people. So,
Yeah,
what does it look like to you? Have you attained it yet? Is it
yeah,
like in different levels to you? What do you see success as?
yeah. Wow, great question. Um, I would say I've gained some success as it pertains to even just putting yourself out there, like
Mm-hmm.
releasing like your music, like, which is something that's like sacred. Like, this is your baby essentially. Like, just putting it out there. I think in seeing how people respond, hopefully they respond positively. I think that's success for me. I would say success is, once again, like making timeless art, music that you can always put on repeat. It's always in your playlist. You always hearing people quote your music. Um, other people are talking about it. My whole goal with music is to be able to perform all around the world.
Mm,
To be able to be heard, just not even just in my own city, but like from all parts of the world, bro. Like, that's my whole goal with music, is to like make it go as far as it can go. Hopefully, it even turns into other opportunities outside of music. For me, success is also it's a mindset. Like, how confident are you in your ability?
mm-hmm.
Success is making sure my family's straight, making sure I can eat off of what I'm doing as well, and making sure I'm also helping everybody else eat if I'm the one eating. So that's success for me.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Um, Pretty much lines up with what everybody basically says throughout all
Yeah,
the interviews. It just speaks to the music that is picked out for talking truth, and just man, you guys
yeah,
just have the very same mindset as far as how to measure that, and it's not just like a one. It's not like a one thing that's like boxed into a thing.
yeah,
Like, you can't just grab success and nope, you got it now. That's it. You're successful.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
gotta maintain it, and it's something that's
yep,
gonna like change is the only thing that's ever constant. So you have to adapt with the times and
yes,
do all that
facts.
to stay successful. So man, super dope, super dope.
Yeah, bro.
What's been from your hip hop like from you making music? What's been the dopest experience that hip hop has brought you so far?
Man, for me, making music is just learning different things that I can do with my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, always practicing throughout the years. Like I feel like my pen continues to grow the more and more I do it. I mean, you heard everything in between. You heard my new single. Like I think my growth is always evident
Yeah.
whenever I do put out music. It's always a continual process of growth. Like I feel like you can never just be in one place in music. You have to constantly be growing in your art, constantly be trying to, figure out new ways to bring it to people, new ways to help your vision come to pass, essentially. Um, so for me, man, I would say like, being able to like put words together and create hooks and make sure I find the right beat that kind of matches the whole vibe and mood of what I'm going for. You know what I mean? Like
Hell
when
yeah.
I pick out beats, it ain't like I don't like when producers be like, "Oh, well, what kind of sound you looking for?" Like I just got to hear it and know if I
Yep.
vibe with it. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Like when you hear something, like you'll know, like, okay, that's the one. Like I gotta have
Mm-hmm.
that beat. That's how it is usually for me in terms of like the writing process. It's like I'll listen to a beat and whatever comes. You know what I'm saying? Like some
Mm-hmm.
stuff you start writing to it, then you might leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? It might not come to you at that moment.
Yeah.
Like the joint still that you heard, like bro, I got that beat like 3 years ago. And one day I was just searching through my beats and I just started playing it, bro, and then I wrote the freestyle in like 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes just some stuff just come back to you, you know. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Who would you say are some top people you want to collab with? Shout out to Holy IDK for another question, and Brown Sugar, thank you for that success question again.
Man, people I want to collab with. Um, well, if I'm just thinking, so I can. I mean, we talking like local or anywhere really, like just anywhere.
Anywhere, honestly, like
Yeah,
like within the next like I guess so within the next like 2-3 years,
yeah,
attainable people you would like really like to work with.
right. Fact. Yeah. There's this dude here in Milwaukee by the name of Classic. He's a really dope artist, very creative, talented musician. That's somebody I'd love to work with. I love to work with this singer named Ariba. She's really
Ooh,
cold.
the
Man, you
one
heard
on
her?
like Reason's new album, and then
Yep.
she's on Jid's All Bad
Yes.
song. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
fire.
fire. Yeah, she's fire. I love to work with her.
Hell yeah.
I'm really good with singers, man. Like I feel like me and singers like really mesh well together.
Mm-hmm. On
I
that
like to,
single, man.
yeah, you
Definitely
know what I'm saying?
shows.
Like
Definitely shows.
I love working with other rappers, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you got that competitive energy.
Mm-hmm.
But like for me, I just love making music in general, bro. Like I got like some bar heavy stuff that I will be dropping on people, but like
Mm-hmm.
ultimately I just want to make music, you know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
I would say them two, man, one day it might not be in the next 2-3 years, but Anderson Paak, phenomenal artist,
Ooh.
bro.
Hell yeah.
Man, I love to work with him. And there's this shoot, I'm trying to think, man. There's so many people, bro. Like, there's some talented ass people, bro. And I'm trying to think of anybody in like Chicago. So me and obviously don't nobody probably know this, but like me and the Mind actually got a joint that we working on.
Okay. I'm
That,
actually
that
talking to him on the stream tomorrow too. That's
okay,
wild.
yeah, I got him on something that's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Um, yeah, man, that's all I can think of at this moment. There's a lot of people I listen to though, for sure.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Um, who? This is a newer question that I'm going to try out.
Mhm.
Who is somebody in your life that you've been recently proud of, and what did they accomplish?
Man, recently proud they accomplished. You know what, man? Um, hmm. My father, my pops. Crazy story. He was adopted, and essentially through Ancestry.com, he met his biological parents.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, that's
crazy
crazy.
story. We met like this whole other side of my family, bro, that I never knew I had, like all these aunts, uncles, cousins.
Dang.
Yeah, so like just seeing that and like seeing him be able to get that closure, I would say that was like one of the proudest things, like a really great accomplishment that I got to see, even for that to like come together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Aside from that, bro, I would just say my team, bro, rooted, just our growth from where we started. Putting it all together, like we're not where we want to be yet, but we established right now. You know what I'm saying? We got
Mm-hmm.
management, we got a solid team of people behind us. We got a whole dope roster of talented artists. I feel like we, not to boast, but I feel like we honestly making the best music in our city right now. So I'm definitely proud of like everything we've been accomplishing, man. I'm really proud of my boy Tay. His numbers going up like crazy. We all pushing each other's stuff. And shout out to my girlfriend. I'm proud of her as well.
Hell yeah.
She got a new apartment, new job. I love her to death.
Hey,
So
congrats.
shout out
That's
to her
awesome.
too. Yeah, man.
Sweet. Um, what is we'll just get to some of the my brand questions, I guess.
Yeah.
The tree is like super prevalent in my brand. There's
Mhm.
a from the roots all the way to the leaves that fall off at the end that they
Yeah.
represent. There's something that they represent. The roots represent like your values and your morals and foundation that creates a foundation for yourself. The body
Yeah.
represents the people that you keep around you to keep you strong. The branches are the experiences that you have in life, and then the
Mm.
leaves are your life lessons, like what you take away from those experiences that you've had.
Yeah.
So that being said, can you think of like one of your favorite trees?
Man, just kind of favorite trees. So just like essentially like an experience, basically.
Yeah, have you ever like
Um,
walked by one or like
yeah.
like I've been tripping before and had like a moment with the tree where I like connected with it emotionally.
Yeah. Um. Hey, I never even thought of it like that, bro. That's some deep stuff right there. Talking truth.
Yep.
um. No, I haven't really thought of it like that, bro. With trees, man. Like I think like when I see a tree though, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there for a purpose, just like everything is. Um, you know, it's grounded, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
and it always starts with a foundation to be built up to what it becomes. Like a tree ain't just always like this big ass tree. Like it started somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, so like, yeah, I don't know. I never thought of it like that. That's a really good concept, a really great idea, man. Um, I would say like in my own life, it got to, probably in terms of like thinking about like what it might represent. Just something that's kind of like moving at its own pace. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
it's it's still, you know what I'm saying? It don't move too much. The branches and leaves might move, but like it's always gonna stay solid. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I guess I can kind of say that with myself, meaning like you're not moving and doing what everybody else is doing. You just kind of staying true to yourself. And that's
Hell
like
yeah.
that's ultimate truth. You know what I mean? So it's like just be that. Be like a tree. Just be firm in your truth, firm in your beliefs, man, and just don't let nothing else move you. So
Oh man, that's tight.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
We got another kind of a question from Holy IDK. What would be a message to your future self?
He throwing out some hot ones.
There's some good questions coming from the chat tonight.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
honestly the best
yeah.
interaction I've had and the best questions I've had come from chat. So
That's crazy. Uh, what's something I would say to future self? Um, don't overthink, or what future self would say to me. Don't overthink. Um, don't be don't be self conscious. Um, always give 110%. Never doubt yourself. Anything is possible with the right people around you. Don't be stubborn. Um, Man, future self. Manage your money wisely. uh,
Definitely.
and just work hard and be thankful for everything that you have. Like no matter where you're at, be content, but don't be complacent. You know what I'm saying? Like know that you
Hmm.
can really attain something for yourself. Like don't just be stuck in one mindset. Definitely, yeah, be open minded to all things. And not to don't put yourself in a box. You
Oh
know.
yeah. What would you say is one of the most important lessons you learned growing up as a kid?
Wow, one of the most important lessons I learned as a kid. Um, that man, the world doesn't revolve around you. It's other people.
That's dope because a lot
Um,
of people think it does.
yeah, I can be real selfish as well. Um, you know, it's essentially like you have to be willing to like really like spread love and be selfless. Be selfless with uh, you know, be selfless with your time, your money. Just kind of remain selfless. That's something that I just kind of learned growing up throughout the years. Just having different experiences and experience different people, and to man, just be someone people can count on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who was somebody that you looked up to as a kid all the time that you could always count on? Like who was always there for you?
Yeah. Man, definitely my parents. They've always been there for me no matter what. My mom, I would say, is definitely my biggest supporter.
That's dope.
Like, even with posts, we get like one like, she'd be the one liking it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell yeah, man.
I think we don't appreciate our parents enough sometimes.
Definitely.
Um, for I was fortunate to have a 2 parent household. I know that's not the same story with a lot of people. But for me, man, definitely my parents were always an inspiration. Um, I get a lot of vital information from my parents. They teach me a lot of things as I grow into becoming a man throughout the years. Um, because they tell you things other people not gonna tell you. They're gonna give you the truth. They gonna tell you who you are, what you can do. They just gonna keep it 100 with you no matter what. Just kind of like my close homies. They're not gonna they're not gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna steer you wrong. Like they're not gonna give you bad advice. Like I said, even if it's some you don't really want to hear, bro. Like they gonna always be in your corner to help you succeed no matter what, and just give you game off up.
That's awesome. Did how did they react when they first said you wanted to do music? Another question from IDK.
My parents, or
Yeah.
uh, honestly, it wasn't even like that. It kind of went like I started like I used to like just write stuff down in a notebook,
Mhm.
like little rhymes, little whack rhymes. And one day I was like, for me, bro, like how music started, it was like I can do that, and I was like, let me just try it out. So my homie Kelvin, shout out to the homie. We at the time I didn't have a car, and I was kind of getting into music, and because I always loved hip hop, like I always loved music. Like
Mhm.
music has always been like my thing. And he drove me to a studio, and from there, bro, I wrote to dang, it was a Pete Rock beat. It's a classic beat. I'm sorry I can't think of the name of it at this very moment.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like somebody did a beat to that, and I recorded it. I posted it on SoundCloud. I posted it on the internet, and people just started like, "Man, like this is dope, bro." So, and then from there, my parents just liked it.
Yeah.
What helped me continue to do music was when my dad heard it, bro.
Mhm.
It brought a tear to his eye.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
for yeah, so for me, man, that like meant the world to me, bro. That like helped me like to just keep going, to not give up on what I'm doing, and to like really just chase what you want. So yeah,
Awesome, man. It sounds like you've had a had a lot of dope motivation and support, man. That's vital. That's awesome. I'm glad it's keeping you going. That's dope. Um, what's your just a couple of random questions? Favorite breakfast cereal? What are you going to for breakfast?
Oh, we going Frosted Flakes or Reese Puffs?
Okay, okay. I haven't
feel
had
like,
Frosted Flakes in forever, man. Holy
yeah, bro.
shit.
It's been a grip. I don't even really eat cereal like that no more. I don't know why, but like you can't go wrong with Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch, Cookie Crisp. That's my drink.
Man, I've
I
never
don't
had
know.
Cookie Crisp. I don't think. I got some Captain Crunch in the cabinet right now, though.
Okay.
I love Captain Crunch.
You winning there. You winning.
What about pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. All
Pancakes.
day, every day. My girl gonna walk by and say pancakes.
Well, Miles, you putting ice cubes in your cereal? What?
Ice cubes.
Is that from the cereal song that Jid just released with who is that? He just released that song called Cereal, and he talks about putting like ice cubes in his cereal or something.
That drink was crazy.
Yeah,
JID in them.
Yeah, he raps real fast. People seem to like the fast rap. Are you gonna rap fast at all? You do anything like that?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do it. I probably won't be the fast. Like I'm not trying to be Twister or nobody. I feel like it's a lane for people that do that. Like they do it really well. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there are people that like you can hear what they saying when they rap fast. I like really want you to hear everything that I'm talking about, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I might give it a shot on a song or two. So
are you more of a movie or a TV show guy? If you're going to go watch like Netflix or Hulu, are you watching TV or movies? Which one?
Bro, I'm watching movies all day, every day. Ask anybody that know me, bro. All I watch is movies. I'm a movie buff. Like I'll go to the movies by myself, bro. Like it don't matter. Like
that's awesome.
I love watching movies. Like I love to get like quizzed on movies or like even like be challenged by a movie I may have never seen. Yeah. I don't know. Like what are you? Movies?
I'm more TV show guy. I feel like my attention span is a little bit shorter. We've gotten more into movies recently with my wife. She's gotten me to watch some movies like I haven't seen. My old roommate has like a collection of like 300 fucking DVDs. He just started like buying all of his like favorite classic movies on DVD.
Yeah.
So he showed me a few that I'd never seen before. I'm more of a TV show guy, but movie wise, oh man, I can't even think right now.
What's like your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
You got one. I know you got one. What year were you born?
92.
Oh yeah, I'm 90, so I know you got a movie.
I mean,
the 90s
it sounds kind of cliche, but like I thought Inception was pretty cool. I haven't seen a lot of movies. The concept of Inception was dope.
Inception was fun.
I don't want to say Inception's my favorite movie though by any means. Like that's probably not even close to my favorite movie. Ooh, oh man. It's not the Butterfly Effect, but it's one like that. The Butterfly Effect was pretty dope though.
Yeah, that's Ashton Kutcher, right?
Yeah. It shows you if you try to fuck with shit, like everything's just meant to be, man. Just don't. You can't change it. Just roll with it.
That was a good one.
How about like most overrated, most underrated movie for you?
Ooh.
I'll try to think about a good one for my favorite movie too. I gotta give you a solid.
Yeah. Most overrated movie? Anybody saying something in the comment? I don't know. Overrated?
We got, let's see, Billy Madison and Big Daddy were both mentioned. Requiem for a Dream, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I
Okay.
thought Katie, I thought you were gonna say. I thought my sister. You got a Ferris Bueller's Day Off poster in your classroom. How do you not say that one's your favorite? Big Daddy though. Me and Rosie just watched Big Daddy a couple nights ago. That shit's a classic, bro.
Classic. Facts.
Fucking Frankenstein is
Facts.
hilarious in that movie. The
Facts.
Sandlot. I had one of my friends growing up was like the biggest baseball fan in the world. Hadn't seen The Sandlot until he turned like 22 or 23. Like, what?
Oh.
How is that possible? But he finally saw it. He wasn't that
I
impressed
wouldn't-
either. Breakfast
I wouldn't
Club?
say-
Okay.
I wouldn't say. I mean, I would assume everybody would think Sandlot is a classic. It definitely ain't underrated.
No, definitely not.
Damn, I don't know. Overrated?
So Miles said Breakfast Club is overrated. I mean,
Eh,
it's all right. I didn't think it was like... Man, I'll say underrated, like as far as old movies like that. Weird Science was funny. Like my dad got me into that movie. I don't know. What was the other one? 16 Candles. That was a good one.
yeah.
As far
Risky
as those, like,
Business.
80s. Risky Business, okay.
Yeah, that's that's the movie. One of my favorite movies is Pulp Fiction. That's a classic.
That's funny because that was somebody's answer for their most overrated movie.
No,
And then it was the asthmatic interview. He said that was overrated.
it can't be, bro. Like how? It can't be.
I think it's good. I like watching it. It blows my mind every time.
Yeah.
I still kind of don't know what the fuck's going on. I like it though. Somebody said Beetlejuice since it's Halloween season. Star Wars. I never got into Star Wars or Harry Potter.
Bruh,
I don't know.
what?
Neither. Nah.
Bro,
I've only
what?
seen one Star Wars movie or two Star Wars movies that I can remember, and then Harry Potter. Nothing there
Bro,
for me.
you
I don't
trip.
know.
Bro, me and my sister watched all like 8 Harry Potter movies in like 2 days. Like we didn't get up from the couch. We watched all them joints, bro.
I'm not uncultured. Okay, I'm uncultured as far as movies go. Superbad, that's a great movie. Toy Story, classic.
Superbad is the greatest comedy ever.
Dude, I never even knew that Seth Rogen was like the writer to that, and that was like basically his whole high school experience wrapped up into a movie. I saw an interview with him recently where he explained like, I mean the characters' names in there are Seth and
what is his friend's name?
Evan.
Yeah.
Evan. Seth and Evan,
yeah,
and that like Evan whatever is another one, like Seth Rogen and Evan whatever are the writers of the movie, and they were like the ones that produced it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even realize that it was actually about them and the high school parties they went to. So that's a great ass movie. Shit, I am missing out on a lot, but you know what? I like TV shows more. I can pay attention to I feel like I can pay attention to like 20 minutes at a time better than like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I get too baked sometimes, man.
Give me like top 5 TV shows.
Top 5 TV shows. It's Always Sunny in The Office are definitely the top 2. The Trailer Park Boys, top 3 right there. Trailer Park Boys, It's Always Sunny in The Office are probably the ones I've watched the most in my entire life.
Okay. All right, so yeah.
No Friends, Holy. No Friends. I do not watch Friends.
If we talking overrated, I'm gonna go Friends and Seinfeld. No knock on Seinfeld.
Oh, I love Seinfeld, but it is a little bit overrated. I can't say it's overrated though, because I really do love it. I don't watch much Drunk History, but I did watch like the first season of it on Hulu, and it was kind of funny. It depends on what they're talking about.
I'm gonna give you 3. I'm gonna give you 3 of the best comedy shows that everybody has to watch. Okay. The Office.
Yep.
It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
Which is my favorite, and Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David.
Fire.
Great. There's nothing topping those 3. Like Larry David.
Oh my god.
Bro, Larry David. Curb is funny as hell. If you have not seen it, it's on HBO.
When the Hurricane family moves into his house, like all hell just breaks loose, and it is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
What's his name? JB Smooth. Bro. Curb is like the best. That's the best show ever. Yeah.
seen the Wu-Tang series on Hulu. I didn't. I was turned
Amazing.
up. It was amazing. I was turned off on it because somebody tweeted something about it being made by Disney and they didn't want that foo-foo Disney shit. They wanted the real Wu-Tang. And I was like, I don't know what that. I didn't watch it from there on out. So I'm gonna have to give it a go now because obviously, hip hop pertains. So
Wu-Tang, Snowfall, my favorite show. I just started watching a show called Warrior. That's crazy good. If you into like kung fu shows, stuff like that. Man, favorite shows, bro. True Detective season 1, classic.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Classic.
I thought The Wire was all right. I just recently watched The Wire for the first time.
All right.
Yeah, it was like this year I watched it for the first time ever. I'd never seen it. We watched it all 5 seasons in like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. It was during quarantine. We had nothing fucking else to do. So
yeah, you was going crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but like The Wire is in my top 2 or 3. It's in the top 5. Like I think it's damn near the best show I ever seen. Between like The Walking Dead and.
So I'd have to put Breaking Bad in there for my top 5. Probably.
Oh, bro.
That's number 4 after The Office, Trailer Park Boys, and Sunny. Breaking Bad is like right there. That's like my favorite writing that I've ever like the story wise and just, oh yeah.
Bro,
well,
that's like
how'd you feel
2.
about the movie, the Aaron Paul movie? What'd you think about that?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Okay.
Nope, I haven't seen it.
I was like a little disappointed in it, but it's like I was satisfied with what happened, but it's like it didn't need to take like a whole movie to explain this shit. You could have just made like another episode, and it would have like we could have just had another episode in season 5, and that would have wrapped everything up. But
yeah,
oh well. Somebody said Martin is a classic. I've only seen like 2-3 seasons of Martin, but it's on Amazon Prime, so I need to watch that shit.
Martin, Fresh Prince. Man, there's so many good shows, bro. Oh yeah, I like to just go back and watch stuff, but I'm always watching something.
All right, we got. I'm gonna ask like probably 1 or 2 more questions. Probably wrap it up. I'm gonna do a little for everybody in here. We're gonna be hopping on the Warzone with Stock Marley after this. If you're trying to play some Warzone, let us know. He was wondering when you wanted to play with us too. So if you're trying to hop on with us and roll after this, we're gonna play some. We're gonna try to get a Dubberooski on stream tonight. So.
Okay, bet.
Let's see. We got another question from chat. DK Chambers, appreciate you asking a question here. What are a few songs outside of rap genre that you would consider a classic or must listen?
Oh God, I'm gonna go off top that I can think of right now. Frank Ocean Blonde album, incredible masterpiece. James Blake is a really dope artist. I just started listening to Baby Rose. She's a phenomenal singer. Her album is amazing. One of my favorite songs, bro, is I listen to everything. Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name is like one of the greatest songs ever made, bro. Like,
hell yeah.
First of all, you got rock and rap in there. The beat is crazy. It's current. It's literally talking about like police brutality, social injustice. Like it's so current, bro. Everything that's going on right now.
Hell yeah.
Damn. It's hard to like say like best songs. Like man.
That was a good question.
Yeah. Of course, you got Purple Rain by Prince. Dang man, I'm trying to think, bro. Yeah, I listen to everything, man. I don't know, like what they saying. Anybody got like a favorite?
Nothing. Everything by Prince was one of them that got put out in the chat there.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Damn. I don't know. I listen to everything. I started listening to this dude named Giveon or Javon, something like that. He's pretty fire. Lucky Day, E-Code. I don't know if you heard of him yet. He's pretty dope. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I can think of right now.
Cool. I got one last question for you. Moving forward, what's something that you would like to see from Talking Truth? Any like kind of content or like I don't know. What's something you think we could improve on in somewhere?
Man, honestly, bro, I feel like even just this experience was like really dope. Like I felt like even our conversation was really natural. Like even though we're not in the room, same room together, bro, I felt like you were.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, I think those make for like the best interactions when you just have a normal chemistry and you can just talk about whatever, bro.
Mm.
Um, honestly, bro, like I just want to see you keep expanding. You know what I'm saying? Like see where it goes. Like interviewing more artists, bigger platforms for Talking Truth. I would say even maybe like some group panel discussions. I would say
Okay.
would probably
Hell
be
yeah.
my thought in terms of where you can take it and where you can help get other people's input. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
think it's good to get other people's feedback, create good productive criticism so that you like can say am I doing this well or what you think I should change. So I think that's an excellent question. I feel like what you're doing now is really good, bro. I thought this was a really dope interview, man. It's really like my first interview that I can think of, to be honest.
Awesome.
If I did have an interview, it was years ago, bro. Like I'm just now starting to like really get back to like grinding with the music stuff. So yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Anytime you got something you want to preview or anytime you want to chat about
Yeah.
anything, man, hit me up. I'm
Okay.
always here to support you now. You're part of the Talking
Yeah.
Truth family. Like,
Yeah.
shit, man,
For
it was
sure,
awesome
bro.
talking to you. I really,
Appreciate
really
you, man.
enjoyed it. You're a dope guy
Thank you,
yourself.
bro.
You make awesome music. I can't wait to connect
Thank you,
again in the
bro.
future. And
Same.
shit,
Same.
man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming on. Any final thoughts for the people in the Twitch chat?
Man, continue to support Talking Truth. Continue to support the homie Nate, man. Definitely continue to watch his show. Help give him good feedback as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Luda Society. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Kaylon Raps at Kaylon Raps, KaylonRaps. I got a new single out called Feelings. It's amazing. You need to have it on your playlist. I'm telling you. So, yeah.
Two last quick questions. Can you buy that shirt anywhere right now?
Not right now, not yet.
All
We
right.
are. They are in production now. I'm
Okay.
telling
Okay.
you. Yeah,
Send
we're
me a
gonna
link
have them.
when they're available because I'm definitely gonna
I
cop
got
one.
you. Yeah.
And then is your PSN? Is it just like same as your name there? I think you sent
It's
it to me in my last thing, but I can't remember.
PSN is I am Kaylin on PlayStation. I'll
I
be
am
on
Kaylin. Okay.
2K, Call of Duty,
Word.
yeah, whatever.
Hell yeah! All right, I'll add you on the PS4 right after this. If you want to hop on the Warzone, let me know. I'm gonna switch over to it here pretty shortly after I do the exit off of here.
Bet.
Awesome. Have a good night, man. Stay safe. Hope you
All
have a
right,
good
bro.
one.
Same to you
Appreciate
too.
you. Take it easy,
All
man.
right, G. Yes, sir.
Hey, that was Kaylin Raps. I super fucking appreciate everybody rolling through. We were up to like 20, 23 people at one point. Again, I apologize for my outburst last night. I was in an emotionally bad place, but we're back and we're on track.